All right, welcome back. This is Unit 2, Section 6 homework, and we are on the third page. So this is 20 through 34. It seems like a lot, but it's really not that bad. Okay, so this first part, because we have C and D, right? They're broken up. So the first part is find the slope from 2 points. Okay, it shouldn't be. No. I think if you're watching this at some point, it might be fixed. It should be. If not, tell me and I'll fix it. So I just want the slope, which is why in every box it only says slope. I don't want the y-intercept. I don't care. Okay, so I just want to find slope from all of these. Just a second. Shazam! Look at that. We zoomed in like instantly. Actually, no, I just paused the video, moved the camera, and pressed record. So anyways. Or you can just believe it's magic, because I'm a wizard. You just don't know it. Okay, I wanted to find slope for all of these with 9 questions, 20 through 28. So the way that I do this a lot differently than most people, I think. I don't actually use the slope formula. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't ever use it. It's worthless to me. Now, I am doing the slope formula in a way. I'm just not writing it out that way because it's dumb, in my opinion. It takes too much time. So I'm going to find it a different way. Maybe this is easier to understand and shorter, definitely shorter. Okay, so we know this is like an x and a y, an x and a y, okay? So we know that. And we know slope, if we write it up here, is the change in y divided by the change in x. So really I'm subtracting y's and I'm subtracting x's because the change or difference, that's what that means, right? Okay, so here's how I do this. I go from 20, from the first y to the second y is how far? From 20 to 7 is minus 13. From negative 5 to negative 18 is how far? That is also minus 13. So my slope is the top, so y, difference in y, negative 13, divided by the difference in x, negative 13. And if I can reduce, I reduce. In this case, I can, so you get 1. And that's it. Some of y'all are probably like, whoa, that was too fast. I don't get it. Okay, that's why I put 9 of these on here, so you can get it. Because, yeah, 2 would not have been enough. So let's do 21. Same thing. How far is it from 18 to 16? That's minus 2. How far is it from negative 9 to negative 18? That would be minus 9. I say minus because it's going down, right? 18 to 16 is minus 2. Negative 9 to negative 18 is minus 9. And then my slope is my y, difference in y, over difference in x. So I have negative 2 over negative 9. Can I reduce? In a way, yes. 2 negatives make a positive. So I'm just left with positive 2 over 9. And I'm done. See, this is much faster for me. I like this way better. All right, 22. So from y to y, 16 to 17 is plus 1. From negative 14 to 6 is plus 20. Okay. So, and that's why I always write the y arrow on top and the x arrow on bottom, because then you already have it written. It's always 1 over 20, right? Y over x. So 1 over 20. I can't reduce, and that's my answer. So if you're wondering why I write it that way, that's why. Because then your answer is already kind of written out for you in a way. Now let's say I don't have room, like right here. I don't want to draw my arrow up here and get in the way of this. So I'm going to do it like this. So 0 to 19 is plus 19. Negative 3 to 16 is, what, negative 13, right? So that was my change in y. That's my change in x, just in case you're keeping up there. So I have 19 over negative 13, which is just negative 19 over 13. And that's it. So let's do this again. 24. From negative 14 to 13 is, I'm going up, right? So it's positive 27. And then from 11 to negative 7 is, I'm going down, so negative 18. And we can tell by looking at that 9 goes into both. Okay, so if I divide by 9, you get 3 and negative 2. So negative 3 over 2. I don't know, I just like it this way better. It's a lot shorter to me. Okay, 25 from y to y. From 10 to 8 is minus 2. From negative 3 to 10, that's going up, right? So plus, what, 13? Nothing to reduce there, so I have negative 2 over 13. And I'm done. Look at that. 26. From y to y, so negative 9 to 13, it's going up, so it's plus, was that 22? And from 8 to negative 8, that's going down, so minus 16. 2 goes into those, right? So I can divide these by 2. You get, what, 11 and 8? So negative 11 over 8. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Okay, 27. From y to y, 14, that's going down. And that would be 30, negative 30. And 0 to 18, that's also going down. And that's 18. Okay, I can divide those by 6. And 2 negatives make a positive. So if I divide by 6, you would get 5 over 3. Man, I like these. Slope is easy. Okay, 28. Last one for just slope. From y to y, so from negative 2 to 14 is going up, and that would be 16. And negative 2 to negative 6 is going down 4. Well, that divides to a whole number. That would just be negative 4. Cool. So yeah, if you have the room, I like to do the arrows, the up and down arrows like that. But if not, then oh well. You just don't have the room. It's whatever. No big deal. So yeah, that's 28. Now let's go to the next section. A little different. Now I do want to find the slope and the y-intercept. That's why they are both in the box. But here's the cool part about this, right? So we know slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Okay. We know that m is slope, and we know that b is y-intercept. Okay. So what the number that's with x is my slope. The number without x is the y-intercept. One way I remember this before is if I want a y-intercept, I don't want the number with x because you can't mix x and y. Okay. So if I want a y-intercept, I have to have the number with no x because it's a different letter. Okay, I don't know if that helps. But something you can do for all of these is you can write underneath mx plus b. Your slope is m, so 5. And your y-intercept is b, so negative 1. And remember, y-intercept is always 0, comma, whatever. Okay? So that's all we're doing here. We're just making sure you know the difference between the two. So if I write mx plus b, slope is m, so negative 1/2, and 0, negative 5. And that's really it for these. See, there's no work to show on these. I mean, you can label, that helps. So mx plus b, so m is slope, so 6 over 5, and b is negative 2, so 0, negative 2. And look, we only got 3 more of these. Okay, here we have mx plus b. Now I put this one on here on purpose because there's a negative x. Well, if there's no number in front of x, we all know that's just a 1. So in this case, slope is negative 1. And my y-intercept is 0, 5. Okay. I also put this one on here on purpose because look, I can still do mx plus b. So my slope is still m. It is 2/3. But a lot of y'all were like, oh, what's b? There's no number there. Well, if there's no number there, what is there? 0. Because if I have nothing, I have 0 of that thing, right? So if there's no number, it's 0, which is a number. So my y-intercept is simply 0, 0. So if you're ever missing anything, it's just 0. It's not that it's not there. No one writes plus 0 because that's stupid. All right, last one. We have mx plus b. M is slope, so -3/2, and y-intercept is b, so 0, 1. And look at that. We are done with this whole page. So that is it for this page, which means that's the end of the video.